Every sip of Coca-Cola brings you closer to the excitement of the FIFA World Cup 26. Because nothing compares to the joy. So grab a Coke and drink in the FIFA World Cup 26. No purchase necessary. 13 plus in 50 U.S. states and D.C. with a web-enabled device. Ends March 1st with 8 entry periods. Rules at cokeurl.com/soccerrules.
Welcome back to Victory Drive, everyone. I am sitting in my truck doing these intros, kind of remote style. My wife had a long night last night, so I didn't want to sit in the studio and keep her awake by talking into a microphone in the bedroom right next to her. That's kind of where my studio is at. So here I am talking into my phone, doing these intros. But as you guys can tell, that this week's episode is about Wyoming bear camp. And man, bear camp was amazing. It was a really, really, really good time. We went in there with Grizzly River Outfitters, Trey Heiner and the crew there, and Franco Simone. Devin Leonard was there, and a bunch of other people. It was just an absolute great time. And you know, Trey Heiner, you guys have heard Trey on the Working Class Boner podcast before, and he is an absolute legend. He puts on an amazing camp, and the bear camp that we were at this year was a brand new camp to him, so it was absolutely great. The amenities were amazing. Had hot showers, a porcelain toilet, really nice tent, wall tents with like hardwood floors and stuff, and just a really great, awesome atmosphere. And definitely someone that I'm going to be booking with in the future for like elk hunt and mule deer hunts and all that good stuff in Wyoming. It's all going to go through Trey. He puts on an absolutely amazing camp, and he's just the shit. That's all there is to it. Everyone says it. Everyone that was there, they've had nothing but high praises for Trey. He's been doing it for a long time. He's like a 10th generation Wyoming or something like that. I might not have gotten that completely right, but he's got really, really deep roots in that area. So he's just solid dude, solid camp. Really can't say enough good things about Grizzly River Outfitters and Trey Heiner especially. So with that said, this episode has some ups and some downs. Like you'll hear, it wasn't all cookies and cream, but there's some really, really great times. Two of the 5 guys killed, so that was awesome. It was a little bit slower of a bear season this year. We talked about it in the episode too, but we talked to the game and fish guy, and he was saying that it's just a slow year. It was still pretty cold up in the mountains, so the way he said it was like they need a little bit of warmth in order to kickstart their guts and get to feeding really heavily. So it was kind of a tough bear season overall. I think in that unit altogether was kind of a tough bear year. So, but we did kill 2 out of 5, so that's pretty damn good, I'd say. And yeah, we all had a really great time. We can't have a bad time when you're out bear hunting. So it's just a really awesome experience and great time in general. But there are some ups and some downs, some twists and turns in the story. So make sure you guys listen all the way through, because at the very end, we recap, Derek Ver Beek and I recap everything and really pull this episode together and end it. So make sure you guys listen all the way through for the whole story on bear camp. All right, and so yeah, now that's all the way. We'll get to the partners of Victory Drive. As always, this episode or this podcast is brought to you by Grizzly Coolers. Grizzly Coolers, they are the leader of the hard-sided coolers, and they also make amazing, I'd say they're probably leaders in soft-sided coolers as well. Those don't really get talked about enough, I don't think, as the soft-sided coolers, since everyone's into hard-sided ones. But their soft-sided coolers are the shit. Whether you're going to a softball game or, camping trip or a hunting trip or something like that, if you need a smaller, packable carrying cooler that's soft-sided instead of hard-sided, then check out Grizzly Coolers. They make absolutely great shit. And also their hunting blinds, I feel like those don't get utilized enough either. They have probably the best elevated box blinds that on the market. They are all one-piece molded and super, super stealthy quiet. and very, very comfortable. So make sure you're checking out Grizzly Coolers if you're looking for a cooler or a hunting blind or some drinkware. So check them out. Use code WCB for 15% off. All right, and Black Ovis. Black Ovis, they are your one-stop shop for all your outdoor hunting and camping needs. They make, they have all sorts of shit on their website, but they also do make their own apparel line stuff, which is very good. I do have some of their pants, and their pants are awesome, and all their Black Ovis branded shit is really good too. But if you're in the need for arrows, some footwear, whether they're boots or shoes or something like that, and some shooting equipment and all sorts of good stuff at Black Ovis, just check out Black Ovis. It's really hard to explain everything because they literally got pretty much everything you could ever need. So just check out Black Ovis if you're in the market for some new hunting gear, and use code Victory at checkout there. All right, Huntworth. I wore the shit out of my Huntworth at bear camp. I know Derek was wearing some Huntworth too, and it held up. I don't know. It is really, like I said before, it's the best hunting clothing you can get for the price, I think. It's not super overpriced, but it's really, really high quality stuff. And it kept me warm. There were some really cold days in Wyoming, so kept me warm, kept me comfortable, and kept me in the mountains waiting for a big old bear to come through. So make sure you're checking out Black Ovis fucking Huntworth. Jeez, oh Pete's. Sorry about that. Check out Huntworth for some camo and whatever else you guys need. Holy shit, Jake. Huntworth. What was I going to say? Oh, my favorite. I'll just state real quick. My favorite piece of Huntworth is probably the Grayling hoodie. It's got some heat boost technology in there, but it's not super thick. I wore that quite a bit out there. It's a lot like the Shelton hoodie, but it's just a little bit warmer, I'd say. It has some wind breaking technology, soft shell shit on the outside of it. I don't know all the terms and stuff, but it's a really, really awesome hoodie. It's got the built-in face mask, a nice hood, and the biggest thing I like about Huntworth is that they come in tall sizes, so all the jackets and shit actually fit my long ape arms. So I really do appreciate Huntworth for doing that. It's great stuff. Use code WCB15 if you guys want to get into some Huntworth for a reasonable price. And also some Mountain Ops. Used a lot of Ignite out there in Wyoming, and I personally love their Ignite. It tastes good, and it's a much more healthier option than a gas station energy drink. So if you guys are interested in some Mountain Ops supplies and whatnot, use code Victory at checkout at Mountain Ops. I know WCB has their own code too, but let's spread the wealth. Let's use all the different codes. It all goes the same place anyway. So make sure to check out Mountain Ops if you're into any other, want to change up your caffeine intake and stop using gas station fucking energy drinks, then check out some Mountain Ops. All right, and that does it for the intro, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the episode. It was a really good episode, I think. It's a camp episode, so some of the sound quality is off a little bit. It's camp. We're in the middle of fucking nowhere, Wyoming, so have some forgiveness. I love these camp episodes. They're so much fun, so I hope you guys enjoy them as well. And hope to see you on the next one. Shit, good luck out there if you guys are getting ready for whitetail season or whatever you guys are doing. During the summer, I'm going to be doing a lot of shooting, I think, as much as I can, and going that route. So once again, hope you guys enjoy the episode. Enjoy your day, your week, and all that good stuff. So catch you in the next one. See ya. All right, here at Bear Camp, Wyoming, beautiful Wyoming. We got here, when did we get here? Memorial Day? Is that what?
Yeah.
Was that it?
Well, they got here, Saturday?
You guys got here
We
Saturday?
flew in Salt Lake Saturday.
Yeah. So Jacob Johnson here, obviously.
Derek Ver Beek.
Franco Simone.
Michael Polite.
Taylor Delay.
Hunter Hook.
All right. Some weird names. Michael Polite.
He's not polite.
He's not very polite. Yeah.
No.
We're learning that
Very
right
good
here.
name for an Asian.
So, been at bear camp for a while now. It's, what day is it today?
Friday.
Last day, Friday. So we got some stuff we want to cover that happened yesterday. And, yeah, so I don't know, how we want to start this. We want to just go through the week and how it's been. The whole week's been, bear hunting's been kind of tough, Franco.
Yeah. I don't know why. It's been, we've been killing bears for the last couple of weeks here. And, I think, some of the sunshine is, keeping the bears maybe hold it up for the day. But, we did get a bear last night.
We did get bear last night.
So just keep consistent
Yeah.
bait. They will come.
Mhm.
That's pretty much how it is. You got to stay consistent, kind of like whitetail deer hunting. But we're filling these barrels with licorice, Cinnabon buns, pig meat, beef meat, and we're constantly restocking them every few days. And it's only time until they come in, and usually they come in the last couple hours of dark, and that's how it works out here.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been, I mean, it's a beautiful place out here. First of all, you guys got a new camp out here traded. So this camp is an absolute
We're
killer
not roughing
setup.
it.
No, we're not really roughing
roughing
it. It's a really killer setup. You guys got hot showers, porcelain toilets. I mean, nice tents with heaters and stuff in them. So you can't really, internet. You can't really complain too much when it comes to that stuff. So, yeah, but I don't know. I've been having a blast. I think it's a great time, but, yeah, I mean, the bears haven't been cooperating, but that, like we said, that's hunting. It's like, it's never, if it's a gimme and every time you walked out and you shot something, that wouldn't really be super stellar fun, I don't think. But
Hunting is hunting.
yeah. But we did get a bear. Derek, do you want to go through that? Because Derek, you got a
Shot
pretty
one.
nice bear.
Yeah. So, I mean, I've been sitting on the same bait since we got here on Monday. We checked cards Monday, and filled the bait, or was that Tuesday morning? We did
That's Tuesday.
Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
And the only bear on there was a blondie with some black or brown feet, and something tore the barrel off, but the camera wasn't working when that happened. So
yeah, because we went out there with Devin and Thomas, and when we got out there, because you hunted it.
I hunted it Monday. Yep.
Before we filled it, and you're like, oh, the barrel's down the hill.
Yeah, it's gone.
So we went out there and fixed that and brought it back up and refilled it there. But we checked the camera, and and there's
the one bear for sure, and then we weren't sure what else. With 200 and some pictures, you said were over.
Yeah.
So
it was all
really had
frosted
no
over. You
idea.
couldn't see what actually brought the barrel down, so that kind of sucks.
And then when you fill the barrel, you stick sticks in there just so you know when you're sitting if something messes with it.
Yeah, we pretty much stock these barrels full, and then we stuff a bunch of branches and pine brush in it to keep the ravens, the pine martens, the woodchucks out.
Oh.
And that just kind of holds the bait in there. We also sprinkle some scent and maybe some grain pellets around the outside to attract the crows.
Mhm.
Once the crows start making a bunch of noise, then pretty much the bears follow.
I had ravens
Yeah.
all around me yesterday, which I'm guessing helped.
Oh, big time.
So, but I always thought the sticks were just so I knew if the bears messed with the bait, which probably helps too. But
Right.
because for 3 days, nothing touched that bait. So you kind of get down on yourself a little bit.
Mhm.
Like, oh, there's no bears here. And there's bears, but it's like, even last night when I was sitting on it, nothing touched it again. And then, I was just sitting there. I think it was around 7:30, 7:45. I look up and see something naked eye because I'm only, I think, 93 yards from the barrel. So I'm pretty close. And I was like, oh, that's a martin, or is that a rock chuck or something? So I get the binos up. I'm like, oh, fuck. There's a bear.
Oh, fuck. There it is. That's what they look like.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So I turned the GoPro on, got the camera ready, and got on him and waited for a good shot. And it looked like I'm guessing he wasn't going to leave, but he turned away from the barrel. And I'm like, oh, this guy is not leaving. So I honestly didn't even look one time how big he was. It's a bear. I knew it wasn't a cub. So, yeah.
Bigger than a pine marten.
Yeah.
So he was a pretty bear. So.
And you watched it for a little bit and verified,
Yeah,
it's like the biggest thing is you're not shooting a sow with cubs because
Yep.
you can shoot sows in Wyoming. We're
Correct.
talking about that, and there's a quota for sows.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 18 bears.
Okay.
It is, but
Is that unit specific?
unit specific.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
no, we got plenty of more bears to go hunt.
Mhm.
And it was a great job by Derek, just sitting there and being patient. And it just kind of goes to show you how powerful a smaller bear can be, ripping a barrel off a tree
Mhm.
too.
Yeah.
I mean, they're so powerful, whether they're 150 pounds or 350 pounds.
Uh-huh.
I blame that on Devin. He's the one that tied the wire, he said. So
Yeah.
he must not have done a very good
I'm
job.
gonna have to teach him some better lines.
Yeah.
Old Devin.
Yeah. By the time I spotted the bear and by the time I shot, it was probably 40 seconds, 35, 40 seconds. So, I mean, there was time, make sure no cubs and stuff. So
Were we boring you,
figured-
Michael?
I figured, what do cubs? They'll be pretty close to their mother the whole time, won't they?
Yeah, usually a cub follows about 15 feet.
Yeah. So I would have known.
And she's always looking back, kind of checking on him and
Yep.
stuff. So
So yeah, made the shot, got everything on camera. Well, Travis probably put a video together on YouTube with buck storms, so that'll be pretty cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, he died 15 yards away from the shot, so he didn't go anywhere. So that was nice to know, like, oh, he's dead. But yeah, did about 15 death moans, and he was just, yeah, he didn't like it.
Dude,
oh, wicked.
I don't know if the death moans, he was grunting. So,
Yeah.
he was not.
it's kind of sad.
Yeah, it was.
I'm not gonna lie. We watched
Up, and he's like,
Yeah.
oh, sorry, fella.
What?
Yeah.
Watching the
Thank
footage
you.
back, I'm like, damn, why did I like that?
But, hey,
Well, he rolled it up.
Yeah.
That's
No, you made,
Yeah.
made a good shot though. I mean, hit some of the guts.
Yeah.
Went through his quarter.
he was quartering, and
So
yeah, he didn't go anywhere. So no, he's
Mhm.
a pretty bear. He's blondish on the body, and then he's got the dark paws, dark face. So I think I'm gonna do he's not a giant by any means, but he's very pretty. So I think I'm gonna do a shoulder mount.
Mhm.
So,
cool.
Yeah,
That'd be
she's
awesome.
she's
Yeah.
almost tricolored.
yeah, it's my first bear too. It's like what I mean. I mounted my first whitetail buck too. That wasn't that big, so it's like why not? I can always go bigger.
mhm.
Hopefully, come out here again. And I mean, it's even not killing a bear before this. It was still worth it and a blast. So.
Good. Gets you addicted now.
It does. I
Mhm.
told him, fuck turkeys, man. I'm coming out here.
Springtime is for bears.
Yeah.
Turkeys are for
So,
not, not that good of hunters.
For the birds.
Yeah, for the birds.
Oh, geez, there's gonna be some fucking.
Let me talking shit
Like,
about
oh,
that.
you're hunting bears over bait, though. You fucking asshole.
I'll spot and stalk them any day too.
I know.
Yeah.
yeah. No,
Spot and
it's
stalking
bad.
bears would be fun.
It's gorgeous out here. I've seen, me and Devin saw a mountain lion on the road, which is cool. Every hike in, I see a bull moose. He's in the same area, and then
Very cool.
15 to 20 elk about every sit. So I'm seeing a lot of stuff. So
They've got the elk out here.
yes, they do.
Mhm.
No, they don't. Don't come out here.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
There ain't no elk here. They're all gone.
Yeah.
But another big reason to why we're hunting these baits this early in the spring, and it's kind of we have so much snow in Wyoming that our springs are just so late. But the baits really help us target bears because we're kind of waiting on this grass. So like if you did want to spot and stalk bears, pretty much that last 2 weeks of June, or I'm sorry, that first 2 weeks of June, the season ends around June 15th.
Okay.
And that's when more of our, dandelions and lettuce and all that stuff is growing. But these bear baits are very effective, and that's why we do it this time of year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, as far as like bear hunting stuff goes, spring, so in Wyoming, you can bait statewide, right? For bears? Or is it
I don't
only
know about
just
statewide.
specific?
Most
that stuff?
likely, I don't want to, claim to fame on that
Right.
one. But I know in this general area, we can bait up until about June 15th. We stop for the summer. We do our trail rides. We do our summer scout for deer, elk, and then we start back with bear baits August 8th. And we'd love to have some more bear hunters throughout the fall. I think the fall is also going to be great because the bears are starting to get, fat, and they're eating up on all the bait that we can put out there. And so, yeah, we can pretty much hunt them all the way out through September.
Okay. That's what Trey kind of said too one time. I was talking to him. He's like, hey, if you want to do a fall bear hunt someday, that's when they get really big because they put
They're
pack on it.
So huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, their fat is literally a good 3 to 4
Mhm.
inches thick.
Sheesh.
But you
There was
can't
no
even find
fat on mine. I mean,
Yeah, they're very skinny right now. They've been using it all throughout the winter, and now they're just trying to pack on some weight again.
Mhm.
So yeah, the whole cycle starts over.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's
super
cool.
cool.
Yeah. But it's just, fall's always so busy. That's what's tough.
yeah.
When it comes to other things.
whitetail, and
Mhm.
nobody's thinking about a bear when they're
Yeah.
hunting a 160-inch whitetail.
Right.
Yeah, no one thinks that except for me, maybe.
Yeah.
But-
But especially since it's like with bears, you can hunt in the spring. So, and there's not a whole lot going on in the spring. So, I don't know. I feel like it attracts more. Is there more spring bear hunters, you'd say, than fall bear hunters?
Yes, because springtime is when everyone's coming out of the winter. They want to go, hike around the woods and bear hunting is, you're not going to see 5 to 10 bears a day like you might be deer hunting.
Mm-hmm.
But, just being out in the woods and it kind of just, I don't know, relieves everybody from the winter.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's becoming a popular hunting attractant.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, like you said, coming out of the winter, like, I don't know about you, but sometimes I like to hibernate a little bit like a bear. Or
curl up next to the fire.
Yeah, stay warm. Don't go out a whole lot. Yeah, drink some coffee, hang out. It's a good time. But getting out, like when it starts getting nice, I don't know, it feels good, and it's like the perfect temperature. It gets cold at night. It's like I don't know where we dropping down to, like
We're in the
30s,
low 30s,
yeah,
high 30s.
Yeah, and then
Just a little frost.
Yeah, and then it'll warm up and be, like today is gonna be pretty warm.
It's gonna be 70 some today.
Yeah.
I think. Monday and Tuesday were 75.
Yeah, that's warm.
Which you guys are getting some good weather this week, even though we had a little bit of rain that one day. I mean, I've seen snow this time of year.
Yeah,
3-4 inches.
We'll
of snow.
take that.
So, yeah, no, we're hitting it pretty good, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was snow here last week, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, we had 3-4 inches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, covered everything.
Yeah. So I mean, beat that.
I walked
That's the
in.
Rocky Mountains.
Yeah, you never know what's gonna happen. So, but yeah, no, it's starting to look really nice out there. A lot of the meadows are starting to pop and green up and everything else. So, but yeah.
Yeah, the walk-in's a lot better without snow, I'll tell you that. Midwest boys trying to go up these mountains, mile and a half, 2.5 miles for Taylor. Man, it gets on you.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, we're hunting at 7,000 feet. So to come from Midwest or wherever you're coming from, you come to high elevation. Yeah, it's just definitely going to.
Just take your time. And I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it sucks. But once you get to the top, you're like, oh, thank God, just sit and just walk downhill on the way back. Through the dark's a little scary, but.
Well, what's it like in Georgia? Like elevation wise?
I killed my bear at almost 4,000 feet, which is about as high as it gets.
Okay.
And that's North Georgia.
Yeah, it's
A lot
way
different.
up north.
Okay. So when you guys are hunting bears and all that stuff in Georgia, you're hunting mostly in like you call them hills or mountains?
Yeah, it's all mountains.
It's all mountains, okay.
It's just as steep at home as it is here in some areas. The only thing that really sucks is the leaf litter covering the ground. Out here, at least you've got dirt and grass. You can kind of get a grip.
Mm-hmm.
You get on some of the side hills at home, it's 6 inches of leaf litter, and I mean you'll bust
slide
quick.
down.
Oh shit.
So it adds a whole different level of challenge to moving around. Plus, also it's just super thick woods.
Mm-hmm.
Out here you get into some stuff like some little quakies here and there, but I mean at home you could mountain little patches you got to get through. You're on your hands and knees trying to get underneath them.
Yeah.
It's just same animal, different type of terrain, different way of hunting it. We only hunt in the fall. And it's only
There's no spring season in Georgia.
No, there's no spring season, and in the fall we're targeting them on acorns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can't bait them. No bait for bear in Georgia. You can bait deer
Not
on
acorn.
private
Acorn.
land, but
Yeah.
no,
we don't say
no bear at all.
Just hunting.
Yeah, obviously our bear and deer season runs together. So if you're baiting for deer and a bear hits your spot, more than likely it pushes your deer off, and also you can't do anything about the bear being there. So it's, leave that bait spot to him and maybe go find another one to set up, and you'll kind of, hopefully you can get around him.
Yeah, that'd be so frustrating because you can hunt bears during that time.
Right.
Yep.
Yes.
Like during
as
deer
soon as
season.
deer
Makes no
season
sense.
opens, it is bear season in Georgia.
Yeah, but you can't fucking bait bears, but you can bait deer. So
Yes.
if a bear comes in your bait, you
Private
just,
land.
you
Yeah,
just sit
and
and
I
watch
mean,
'em,
a bear will lay there all night and just swallow a corn pile or knock a feeder over and demolish them.
Yeah,
That's pigs.
They're real destructive.
I bet.
They'll eat your trail cameras too.
Yeah,
They
hunters lost quite a
love
few.
antennas on cell cams. They love them.
Yeah, yeah. He had a camera. What was that? 2 years ago.
Yeah, I had a
Sitting
12
on a
foot,
piece.
12 foot up in the tree, pointed down, and big sow come down, looked up, saw it. It disappeared for the minute. The next picture is its teeth, and knocked the camera down, destroyed it, and left it there.
She had to climb to get.
Yeah, she climbed.
Oh
up
yeah,
the tree,
they will.
ripped
It's
it off.
it's really hard. So you think when we put my camera up high, they won't notice it. It's almost like they walk around looking specifically to just tear them up.
Really?
Yeah. So like,
Yeah.
and the problem is so then you think, okay, well I'll just put on a small tree that they can't climb. Well, then they just climb up the one next to it and reach over and grab it. So it's a little tough. There was
See why you
one.
guys hate bears.
Yeah, there was another camera a couple of years ago that the first picture was two bears walking towards it. The next picture was the mouth. And then all the pictures after that was them batting it back and forth like kickball until they finally broke it. So he was like, I got 30 pictures of these bears just throwing my camera around and I can't do anything about it. So, cell cameras aren't cheap.
No, they're not. No.
That wasn't
Bear
even all.
boxes are always
That wasn't even on bait. That was
do you
just
guys
on
have bear
acorns.
boxes?
It's an acorn.
Yeah, we should.
It's what?
We should.
Bear boxes,
Yeah.
like their trail cameras. Have
But it's
that.
happening once on
Oh.
a blue moon too, that the bear passes by and he's just like, "Hey, I'm gonna eat your
Yeah, but I
camera."
mean, even
Yeah.
still, they want it bad enough, they'll tear them bear boxes apart.
Yep.
Or they crush the bear box and the camera's broken anyways at that point.
Yeah, I've seen them stomp on
Yeah.
cameras.
They will.
Yeah.
They just tear them up.
yeah, gnarly.
So yeah, like
Wrong.
so it adds a different, it's a level of difficulty that it's, out here, your elevation at home. It's, the fact that if you're hunting private, you can't hunt them anywhere near a feeder. They're tearing your stuff up all the time. They're breaking feeders. They're breaking cameras.
Is there a stipulation on how far away the bear needs to be from the feeders and stuff?
Doesn't
if
whitetail
you're gonna
like
shoot 'em?
200?
200 yards and
Is it
out
200?
of sight.
Yes.
Oh,
200 yards and out of sight.
Yeah.
okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's,
So you can hunt trails going to a feeder
Whitetail
as long as
feed
you're
and
200
feed.
yards away and out of sight.
Mhm.
But
That's legit.
Hmm.
You know the trail.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no kidding.
yeah.
I guess you could do that.
And they get really big. I mean, I think our bears on the East Coast get a lot bigger than the ones out here on
Mhm.
Yeah,
average.
for sure. I would think.
Yeah.
One, they don't have to fight the winter.
Yep.
Mhm.
Do they hibernate?
Not really.
they go into torpor.
Yeah.
They'll hang out in like one.
Torpor?
Yeah, it's called torpor. Their body slows down. It's almost hibernation, but it's not because they don't pass out completely. But they'll hang out in like a 400 or 500 yard square, like one holler, and they'll normally do it near water, and they really don't feed much. They'll just get up once a day, drink some water, then go lay back down.
Hmm.
Days.
Because it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's not.
drunk bears, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Can you shoot them? You shoot them during torpor?
Normally they don't really go in until like the very last little bit of season, like in
Oh, okay.
January when it gets cold.
So you could shoot some drunk bears.
You can, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, they're very hard to find because they're
Not moving.
laid up. you
Yeah.
know. They'll find like big blowdowns, how to pull up all the dirt,
Yeah, and they'll sleep on it.
and they'll just get down in there,
Yeah.
lay
Yeah.
up.
So out here, where do they hibernate? Do they find like under logs and caves? burrow?
They'll use big hollowed out ponderosa pines. They'll dig holes into the ground, and it'll just be a 2 foot, maybe like 1.5 foot wide hole. They're not that big, but I mean they are just straight down.
Really?
in there. Yeah, and
You
they
ever
also
come up on one?
yeah, quite a few.
Really?
Yeah, actually a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
I think
Freak you out?
Oh yeah, every time I step over it.
Yeah,
Okay, here we go.
well, for Derek and Jacob today, they learned that it's like these bears look big, and then you realize how much of it really is just hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Get
you,
that, though.
like when we got the cape off that bear. I mean, it was like wow.
Yeah,
You took half of its size
It's like,
away.
Mhm.
like a dog.
Yeah. So like then you
Dumbest-
think
big
like,
ones
oh,
are
this
like
bear
that,
needs
too.
a 4 foot hole to get into. It's like,
Mhm.
no, not really. Just a itty bitty little slide in, slide out spot, and
Mhm.
they're good to go.
Kind of like we were talking to Trey about wolves and stuff, and he's talking about the body. Like, yeah, you see some guy picking up a wolf, and they're like, "Oh yeah, it's freaking 240 pounds, 260 pounds, or whatever else." And he's like, "They're not fucking 200 pounds." It's like,
40 at max.
Yeah.
160.
yeah,
maybe.
but they have so much hair on them, they look like 200
Yes.
plus pounds
They're
or
so
whatnot.
broad.
And they're so yeah,
Yeah.
they got big old paws on them.
They're a very lean animal. They're
Yeah.
just
You saw
Yeah.
it too.
they're real. Yeah, they are. They're real tall.
Yeah.
Speaking of wolves, what about your
Tell
people
us your
membership?
story.
Oh yeah, here you go. You got a
Yeah,
couple
y'all-
good stories.
Y'all keep giving me hell, but you know how hard it is to hit a wolf on the run at 581 yards.
I
You got
never
a better
tried.
chance
Have you
to
tried?
shot.
Huh?
Have you ever tried?
I was spinning dials and hoping.
So it could have been easier. You
couldn't-
try though.
Rangefinder in one hand and gun in the other, ranging and spinning turrets.
What was it Wayne Gretzky said?
And
Miss 100% of the
yeah, I
shots
mean,
you
they're-
don't take.
they're shooting
go.
across
Let
the
them
top
find
of that mountain, and it's like, Michael's been in that spot and some other people, but it's like it sucks. When you see that mountainside, you think shoots.
This
Like
is
most
on
of them.
North Murphy.
Yeah, over in North Murphy.
They're just out
So
of
you're
shape.
thinking, 40 yard wide chutes like we're seeing driving down the road, and the chutes on that one mountain are 5-6 yards wide. It's more or less like where just rocks have blown out the trees and created little pockets. So when they're blowing through all that on the run, it's
hard
it's
to
a glimpse here. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, we'll range the next one and try to shoot them as they run into it. And it's like, they don't even slow down enough for you to think to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
We just
Much less you
Yeah,
figure
beat
bullet
it.
travel at almost 600 yards. That thing's not even close to where that round's going to
Dude,
impact.
Yeah,
that's
you
an
have to beat
impossible shot.
It is.
It's
It is.
a
I mean, you
hard
figure-
shot if they're sitting there.
Yeah.
That's a long shot. So it's like,
Yeah.
if they're cooking,
Yeah.
that's
Oh, yeah.
good fucking luck.
Believe me,
You know?
if it had stayed still,
Yeah.
it'd have caught a bullet.
Uh-huh.
What about the one that did stay still for you?
581
Okay.
isn't, not the furthest shot in the world, but like we said, wolves really aren't that big of an
No.
animal
Well,
like people
you
think
really-
they are.
You've heard howls, Michael. You've heard howls.
Yeah. Yeah. So they were howling right before I seen them. About 45 minutes, I heard them howl on the other side of that peak. And then my bait is kind of off to my left, sort of my front left. And that peak's off to the right. And I just caught movement when they hit that first opening. Just, broad spectrum, just something blew through it. And I looked over and I caught the second one running through. And that's when I went for the rifle. But
how many were there?
there was two.
Two? Okay.
Yeah. The lead one was like a really light gray. The back one almost looked brownish to me, but he was saying that they're more like a red color out here.
Oh, okay.
But you figure
that fast and that far away.
that fast, that far away. They're in timber.
Mm-hmm.
It looked a little more like a brown. That's why he was wondering like coyote, but we shot a good bit of coyotes. There's a slight difference. One's 40 pounds, one's 100 pounds.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, they were cooking through there, and they could have been after anything. There's so much elk in this area.
That spot especially.
Yeah,
that spot especially.
And you said, Michael, you heard howls?
Yeah,
out there too?
I heard a couple of them. Coming down at dark.
Oh,
which
it was
is
dark when you heard them?
Which is real fun when you're cutting through the timber to kind of make your walk a little bit shorter, and all of a sudden you hear the
shit.
Probably
Where
like
do you think they were?
about 150 yards, probably.
Close.
Yeah.
So, but I heard another howl after I come down a little bit. So I think I might have spooked them a little because they were about 300-400 yards at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So wasn't too bad. I think the biggest concern I had running through the little pockets of timber was possible mountain lion. Just hiding up in the tree, waiting for me to roll through. But
hold on 1 second.
Should we do it tonight?
Yeah, probably do it tonight. So. Well, it sounds like
We're doing calling GFP. We got to call in our bear, and he's got to come take some teeth out, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Dental work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
So-
it gives you a tag as well,
Yeah.
or like a confirmation of kill,
So
Yeah.
Franco's
and then
on the
takes a
phone
tooth.
with him now, so we're trying to figure that out mid podcast. So
Yeah, right. Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
Encounter After Dark, Taylor.
oh yeah,
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. So technically, we've seen two bears this week. Yeah, so one of them was a bluff charge at night. So the trail to North Murphy, a lot of it's open meadows on both sides,
Uh-huh.
and then you get pockets of timber that finger down to the trail that you're on. So for the most part, you can see, and I mean even out here at 9:30, 9:45 at night, you can still at least get silhouettes.
Yeah. It's
Uh,
not like super dark.
No, it takes a long
Clear
time
sky.
for it to truly get
It
really
does.
dark out here. But yeah, I was coming out of North Murphy one night. What was that, Wednesday night?
I think it was.
Yeah, I think so. So I was coming out of North Murphy. That's 2.5 mile hike. So I mean, it's rough.
Mm-hmm.
And I got probably 1.25 miles from the pickup spot and stepped into one of those timber pockets. And when I did, I guess either I spooked a bear that was coming through, or maybe I got close to one that had cubs. Real hard to see in the timber at night out here. And that bear come barreling through the woods, breaking sticks and huffing and puffing, and stopped at about 6 or 8 yards.
When it was huffing and puffing, did it sound like it was like trying to like
Yeah,
intimidation sound?
It was
or?
a real,
Oh.
it was like a when it just started snapping branches and hauling down the road, or come down the hill, and it stopped just inside the timber, and it happens quick.
Damn.
So it's trying to get to a handgun or whatnot, because you don't know if they're going to keep coming. So if I finally got my gun out and turned the Surefire on, and this bear is, it's sub 10 yards. I could see its eyes, and it's just sitting there just huffing.
Damn.
So I just kind of backed off a little bit, made a whole bunch of noise. It kind of turned and went back up, and I could hear it go up, but it didn't go very far.
we're
Mhm.
still watching.
Yeah, it was still kind of in the area. So it was just like handgun in one, trekking poles in the other. And I just kept the light on that spot in the timber and just turned my back and walked down the road,
Yeah.
hoping that it wouldn't come back out the other side.
Well, there are grizzlies out here.
Yeah, and that's
So
the
you just
thing.
never
So
know.
at night, it could have been a small grizzly, could have been a big black. Luckily it didn't continue.
Mm-hmm.
Even though everybody out here is carrying handguns, it's not the easiest thing to get to when you've got a frame pack on, you got a rifle attached to it.
Well, and like you said too, when you're shitting
Shitting your
bricks.
bitches.
Yeah, your adrenaline is dumb.
Yeah.
It's dark, and there's
What kind of
something
noises were you
coming
making?
through the woods.
high pitched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I guarantee you, I screamed. It is what it is.
Did you check your
Fuck yeah,
underwear?
dude. It's fair.
It's,
all that stuff to you. It's like, man.
For the
Scared.
record, he hasn't been back up that road since.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna try that one tonight.
No thanks, bud. I'm
It's
good.
but yeah, it's a beautiful spot to go sit in. There's a bunch of game in the area.
Mhm. Bring your puffies. It's cold.
But it
Everything
does.
in North
It gets
America
cold
that
out
can
here.
kill you lives here.
Yes.
So.
Wolves, mountain lions, bears, and we've seen all three at this
Moose,
point.
so
Mm-hmm.
they
Yeah,
can
you
do
get
some
in-
damage too.
Yep.
and your
You
friends.
spook a moose, it could get you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They're gabbing, too.
Fucking cow moose are
They're
mean.
ruthless.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're real mean. I watched a video one time of cow moose was stomping out this dude's dogs, just stomping them to death. He's shooting the shit out of it. It's just not even care. Doesn't even care. He's just, I think he's shooting like his 9mm or something like that. He's like, come on, scoosh, scoosh, scoosh. He's like, I don't care. Just stomping out his dogs, watching his dogs get stomped to death by a moose. Like, jeez,
That
that's
night
rough.
ago, walking out, I got about 10 yards from one on the trail. Scared the crap out of me. They're huge.
Yeah.
They don't run away. They just kind
And
of
everything out here stands its
slowly
ground.
walk away. And
It's not like
Yeah.
at home. You spook something that scurries through the woods.
Yeah.
Everything out here turns around and wants to fight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's
it's
about
kinda
how
what
it is.
seems
Survival
like.
out here.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Everything from.
Oh, it's
but I mean,
funny.
we've seen plenty of other creatures this week.
yeah.
Yeah. It's been eventful for sure. Just a little bit less bear populate or like sightings, I guess. But I mean, they're there.
But if
That's
your
the thing. Like
bait's getting
with
hit
baits
almost every night.
every night. I'm
Yeah.
getting in there. My bait's getting hit. It's just trying to get them to daylight,
On
like
trail
you said,
cam.
with like a big mature whitetail buck or something like that. You know, you'll be sitting. Sometimes people sit all season. You know,
Mhm.
Yeah.
for fucking
One
years before
encounter.
they can get that one encounter. So it's like we're out here for 5 days, and you know these bears aren't dumb. They're big, smart predators, so they know what they're doing. Like they
Yeah.
know that baits are getting filled by not natural causes. You know,
Oh yeah.
There's not Laffy Taffy and donuts in the woods.
yeah.
Growing up out of the woods.
Only it grows out of
With
big
Aunt Jemima
5-gallon
maple
drum.
syrup all over 'em.
It's not natural, so they know.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like is like I don't know. Maybe I'm dumb, but I feel like they know.
I think the best way to explain a bear, I mean, they're very intelligent. However, they're like lazy teenagers. They stay out all night eating on these barrels. They sleep all day, and then they just mosey around and trying to get a free meal. And this is the best way to explain it. It's just
Yeah.
lazy teenagers. So
It makes
you know,
sense.
you just need that teenager to kind
Wake up earlier and
of wake up,
go to
early, get to that bait a little bit before all the other teenagers. So,
Yeah,
which does happen. You just got to sip these baits, and,
Yep.
and time will pay.
Little
Yep.
Democrat.
Democrats. Yeah,
Little Democrats now free handouts.
yeah.
But you even had pictures of multiple bears on daylight before we got here.
Yeah.
When you pulled cards.
Yeah, you know, I
Yeah.
don't know what.
And there's big bears.
It was all full moon last week too, which you know, in theory, should not be a good week. But
Oh, really?
yeah, I mean, this week's a great week, and there's no reason. It's just got to be out there.
You just gotta be out there. Yeah.
Taylor has a
Exactly.
tag out west. That's why.
Yeah, I showed
It's all
up.
Taylor's fault.
That's why they're not here.
Leave him at camp.
Oh yeah, you got like a Western curse.
Yeah,
over your head, don't
apparently.
you?
I'm just here to pack animals for everybody else.
Yeah, right.
That's all it
hire a
is.
guide.
Well, you did a great job.
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't even think on Derek's bear he got his hands bloody at all.
I had a little blood on my
Oh,
foot.
you did.
It
Okay.
rolled over a little bit, and I think it might have splashed.
Yeah.
some.
Oh,
I
sure.
heard
Yeah.
all the other guys
Yeah.
did work.
I did absolutely.
dude.
I went and took a poop, came back, it was about done.
I'll say you were fighting for your life for about 10 minutes.
I thought I heard a death
Not the
moan.
bait.
Wait, I ran down.
He didn't run far. Ranged him.
He shit right in
45
the barrel.
yards.
Is that bad? Don't do that.
Oh,
Either my
I
pants.
I'm going to be honest.
get out of here.
By the way,
Bear
Derek
and get
hobbled
the
down
fuck
that
out of
hill. He wasn't making it much further.
Oh man, I almost peed at the bait one time. Trey about tackled me and put me in the headlock.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
How you do that? I'm like, "Yeah,
Man.
look at my hand. Let me go.
Don't beat me up naked. That's all I ask. Right?
Me and Trey went to go set up baits, and I said, "Are bear like deer, where you can just pee and it doesn't matter?" He's like, "Don't you whip your dick out?" So I was like,
exactly.
Okay.
"Yes, sir."
Roger that.
Deer,
I'll
I'm
do that.
superstitious with deer. If I haven't seen a deer, I know I need to stand up and take a piss, and I'll probably have a Mexican standoff with one with my dick out.
Yeah.
Good to know. Don't poop next to baits.
Yeah, we got
I'm
that
about
one.
100 yards away. But
Franco's like, I don't want to step in this.
Come on, man.
Come on.
Speaking
right
of-
on the horse.
Speaking of stepping,
Yeah.
We were-
human.
We were doing,
It's corn bear.
we did really well with Derek's bear until Hunter just decided to cut the caper on one of the feet.
He said he didn't need the back feet.
This thing was beautiful. I pulled all the paws off, socked the front ones, whole 9 yards, and Hunter just like right around the back wrist. Pulls there's one paw on this naked bear. It's like, come on.
Hunter was trying to make
He
a
told me he didn't want the back legs.
he was trying to make
the
a
front body.
he's trying to make a pirate bear.
So I just
Peg
go
leg.
around right here.
At least collect the claws.
I asked him.
So
on, man.
it's got 3 paws on it.
3-paw bear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't have a paw.
Yeah. Hit a
I'll
blowout.
go get the claws for you. I'll send them to you in the mail.
Yeah.
$100, dude.
Off. He said, "Nah."
I don't know.
He
What
said, nah.
Well, so we get up there and we're like, look, what are you going to do with it? Because however you mount it is how we have to cut this thing. You want a rug or do you want a shoulder mount? Because that's a totally different way of caping stuff. And he was back and forth, and finally he's like, you know what? He's like, I think I'm going to shoulder mount it. So like, okay. So we start cutting it that direction. Well, he takes off to go poop, and Jacob's like, well, make sure we leave those hands on there for that rug. And we're like, what do you mean rug? It's too late now. Yeah,
We already
we
fucked
were
that
working
up.
down its
No.
back. I was like, that's an inside-out rug. It ain't going to work.
Your exact words were, we already fucked that up. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, no going back now. So he's getting
Dang.
shoulder mount.
No, I'm doing shoulders. So.
Yeah.
That's what he wanted.
Do you,
Yeah.
when you cut them up, do you come up the same way every time, or do you take into consideration, like,
Up the trail and to the bait?
no,
No,
when you're cutting a
the
bear,
side.
when you're
Oh, yeah.
dressing them?
I mean, I do a lot of rugs, but you make a good point by if you're going to do a shoulder mount, you probably want to come down
Come down the
Back.
spine.
top side.
Yep.
But, when you do a bear rug is mainly what a lot of people do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're going to roll them over and go down the belly. You go the
Yeah.
opposite of the way we went.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. You want all your stitch lines where people don't see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, you generally want them in the back, I guess, when
Yeah.
you're,
I've seen
shoulder
some-
mounting or full body mounting or something.
Yeah.
Totally. And I've seen some cool shoulder mounts where, like, the half body standing out on
Yep,
a rock,
yep,
or
that's what I
maybe
like.
a claw out with the mouth out.
I think this is what Kurt did.
I Googled
He had him out.
stuff.
We could have full bodied it, but he's going to be missing a foot.
I like
Yeah.
that stuff.
Yeah, it's cool.
They're pretty
Mhm.
special.
Just
that
like,
in
yeah,
the wall.
have like that foot, like in grass or something.
No, we'll
Cut-
see what the
100
wife
cut off.
allows.
Yeah.
Right. And that tricolor is going to look
Yeah, I think it'll look pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. You,
Couldn't
Really
ask for a
pretty
you
bear.
have to at least get, the legs and everything
Yeah, I'm doing the
into
front
it.
legs, like
Mhm.
you said. I seen one yesterday. I'm not a big fan of the growl or the teeth
No.
out,
either.
but a nice calm bear with a rock in front
Yep.
of it and try to get some like stick looking.
Put some
Pines
taffy
or
in its
something.
mouth.
Yeah.
It's like a Laffy Taffy piece of liquor.
Yeah,
He didn't even let it eat.
it'll look good.
It just rolled in to get a snack and got rolled up.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
We shot a bear off that same bait last week, same scenario.
Really?
Nothing to check that bait. I've been hitting other baits, and we just sat there, and all of a sudden there was a bear standing on the tree. Like, oh, there's a bear.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, buy 'em.
They'll sneak
Buy
in
'em.
on you.
Well, and like he said, when we got there this morning, the bear was not where it was last night.
Mhm.
And so when we started caping it, what was it, the left front arm or the right front arm?
It was an arm.
There was hole marks in it where you could see one had grabbed it. Because when we were caping, we're like, those aren't our holes from our knives. They were real jagged. So you could tell like it was bite marks into its leg.
And
It's
usually
rugged.
they don't eat the carcass or anything. Like, we'll skin out bears, and legally in Wyoming you don't have to take the meat if you don't want.
Right.
And sometimes we'll just roll that carcass to the bottom of the hill like a trail crick and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 6, 7 bear carcasses down there. We just keep hunting bears right over that barrel. So that's a wild story.
Well,
Yeah.
it almost
Is that a
makes you
bear?
wonder if it was like a bigger, maybe boar.
Could have been
Just
Being
like-
so that was a younger bear.
looking for his honey and was, wake up.
Yeah.
yeah.
Could have got his last piece while it was still warm.
There ain't no waking up that bear. She gone. She gone.
But yeah, I mean that.
She doesn't have a headache anymore.
Yeah, I
Who
second
knows?
guess myself. I wonder if I'd have waited if a bigger one would have come in or not. But at the same time, I got a bear, so
Yeah.
screw it.
Yeah. Keep party hunting here?
Yeah.
So-
No comment. No comment. No comment.
So in Iowa, we just got rid of that for non-residents, but it's like that would be kind of funny. You just keep blasting bears off the same bay. Like, all right, guys, bring your tags. I got 4 of them down.
Yeah, right. But we did just talk to the fish and game officer, and he's going to check your bear in here
Mhm.
in about an hour. You guys gonna meet him out in Alpine, and
Yeah,
gonna
that'd
take
be
care
cool.
of you. So,
Yeah, we'll do that.
They do
them.
what with them? They just
Okay.
what does the tube do? Age?
yeah, an age sample,
Yeah.
and they can kind of rough estimate it there for you too, and
Mm-hmm.
That bear's probably 4 or 5 years old.
6 or 7.
Think so?
Think so?
No,
Nope.
it's a younger bear.
Yeah.
It's probably between 2 and 3.
I don't know how to take his
Yeah,
hands,
so,
Franco.
but there can be old sows that are 20 years old, and
Just
they're
run down.
regress bodies.
Just not
Yep.
that one.
So yeah, just not that one.
She's got
The
clean,
teeth-
pretty teeth.
As the
Yeah.
teeth are still nice.
They weren't broken up or worn down.
She was
That's
in
okay.
her prime.
With our winter kill here in Wyoming for the mule deer, I mean, every bear helps our deer herds right
Yep.
now. So every dead bear is a good bear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
right.
Looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta bring that. Because they're doing a lot of fawn killing right now, right? As
Yeah.
they're dropping, they're just
They're
saw
just
a
waiting on 'em.
doe down here by my trailer. It's huge.
Oh, yeah.
That she gives birth.
Well, we saw a
Yeah.
fawn track on the trail.
Yep.
We've
Yeah.
seen a couple real big fat elk too.
Cool.
Yeah.
Found another dead calf.
Oh,
He was riding around right on the side of the
He
road.
found a dead bear.
I saw
there.
a dead bear too.
a dead bear.
Dead bear, about his size, about the same color. It was
Huh?
300 or 400 yards off the road.
Whole thing just laying there.
Yeah, I dropped them off early, and I went way down and glassed a bunch of different chutes and glassed up a dead bear, laying there, flies all around it.
Up the bait you're sitting at?
No,
No, I
you're
dropped
just on
them
the
off
main road
early.
here. He went
and
south
shit.
of Forest
I
Park,
went
just
and
glassing.
glassed around a while.
Oh, you just glass around, just
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
right around
glassed
the
up
truck.
a dead bear. It was
ain't
probably
that something?
300,
Yeah, it is
400
something.
yards off the road, about halfway up a chute, and it was just laying out there in the middle, flies around it. It looked pretty rough, pretty rotten.
Wow.
From what I could tell.
Ain't that something?
Yeah, and then the calf was just right on the side of the road.
Interesting.
I wonder what happened.
The
You
Rocky
guys wonder.
Mountains are amazing. This place
Mhm.
is incredible. There's just so much game and just so many things happening.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's way like coming from Iowa. We've got white-tailed and turkeys
Yeah.
So,
That's
and
so
raccoons. You know, it's like,
But I mean, you saw a calf floating down the river.
No, yeah,
It's
for
just-
trout fishing.
we were trout
it's Mother
fishing and come
Nature
flying right by
It's
us.
just doing her thing.
Yeah.
Nature's a bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is metal.
yeah, it is. It's wild.
Well, that's, you could probably account that to more than likely tried to cross behind mom or something and just it's too deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do it seems like?
Well, it's like when we took the horses into Forest Park, we went in and the river wasn't bad. We come out an hour later and it was up to our stirrups,
Yeah.
So, I mean, these waters change so quick.
Mhm.
Dude.
That
I'm
shit's
still feeling
melting.
it from the other day.
I bet.
I went to bucking real quick. I put my spurs on. And I hopped on my horse and I forgot I had my spurs on. So I like freaking put my spurs on. She just went to buck in. And, oh, man. And finally I realized what was going on the third hop. So I kicked my feet out and then boom, she stopped. I was like, oh,
Shit.
thank God. Yeah, that's a mule. Yeah, when a mule bucks, I mean, that head goes to the ground and comes back up.
Oh.
It's crazy.
Did you hang on?
I hung on.
Oh, dang,
Yeah.
dude.
Rodeo.
That's what I'm talking about.
I ain't
You
no
are a
cowboy,
cowboy.
but
It's a guide service.
Cowboy enough, all right?
saddle up.
Yeah. Take off your freaking 10-gallon. Woo-hoo. Here we go.
I'm about to see Franco on the PBR.
Yeah.
Someday. Probably just be a clown, but
Yeah. That's a fun job, too, though.
gosh, this guy's out.
Till you take a horn in the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got to go meet the game warden now.
Yeah, we'll go
pretty soon
down about 4:00, you thought, and then meet him, do his
Damn.
thing, and then we'll run up.
All right.
Yeah, you guys will have
You're
fun.
going to be
Enough time.
fighting for
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, don't be a bitch, Derek.
I
We're going to hoof it.
was waiting on you
No
guys
breaks.
on the way to
Yeah.
the bear.
Oh,
Well-
were you with the one person with the emptiest pack and didn't do any
I
of the
was
work?
waiting on your guys.
That's a team right there.
Fair
That's
enough.
a team. Yeah.
I don't know why we went in there with no water. Not one of us grabbed any water on that hike in or out.
Did you die?
Close. From the
Close.
Midwest.
Close.
Close.
These
But-
Georgia boys are horrible.
These South Georgia boys.
Yeah.
All right, so Franco, you do your own. You have your own guide service and stuff too. Then that you're starting up, or
Yeah,
No,
just
let's talk about that a little
started
bit.
just started an outfitting business in Arizona,
Mhm.
and I'm up here in Wyoming for 6 months out of the year, and then I'm down in Arizona for another 6 months out of the year. I've been guiding down there for the last 4 years. Live in a cool little town called Strawberry, Arizona. It's just a cute little pine tree town it's like the Mogollon Rim is what they call it. And the Mogollon Rim almost looks like the Grand Canyon, and it just goes straight for 150 miles.
Oh, wow.
And there's just a bunch of elk that live in it, coos deer, mule deer, you name it, bears. And anyways, I'm going to be running an outfit down there from November to April, pretty much specializing in coos deer, elk, some late bear, do a little bit of mountain lion, but they're in units 22 and 23 in the Tonto National Forest.
Okay.
And yeah, it's just a new business for me, but I've been guiding for the last 14 years, right out of high school. Started out as a cook, was a packer. They made me go kill an elk to become a guide the next year. So I did that and pretty much just worked my way up the ladder. And I've worked in Washington, Idaho, Montana, Oregon, Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, and then I go down to Sonora, Mexico, and do the coos deer and mule deer hunts down there.
Busy, dude.
So yeah, I just love it.
Mhm.
This is what I do for a passion, and just kind of just branch out on my own. And
Mhm.
I'm 31 years old, and just want to start doing my own thing.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
cool. Did you? So you knew early on that this is what you wanted to do?
Yeah, since I was 8 years old.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I knew I wanted to be a guide.
Really?
Just knew.
Did you grow up in like a hunting family and stuff too, and everything?
I grew up in an Italian restaurant, so my father's a chef,
Mhm.
and we
Okay.
also have a restaurant down in Arizona as well. So if you want to come hunting, we can cook you some good
Get
food.
some Italian, dude.
Yeah. The best Italian.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I love Italian.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's pretty much how that happened. So yeah, my dad taught me, and so I was, making chicken gorgonzola, chicken parmesans, Alfredos, red sauces, you name it. So I've been doing it all. Yeah,
that's cool.
But ever since I was a child, just grew up in the restaurant industry. My dad took me hunting, and I think now that I'm older, I'm just putting everything together, in a full circle.
Mm-hmm.
The hunting, the cooking. We picked wild mushrooms growing up, and there's a bunch of wild mushrooms out here: morels, porcinis, matsutakis. I just love it. I love being out here.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah,
so
I'm
you're
kind of rambling there.
No, you're good. You're good. So your dad took you out, like he grew up as a hunter and stuff too, and everything else.
So he, thank you. Got me back on track there. But he worked for an outfitter as I grew up. And that was in Spokane, Washington. So we'd drive over there. I'd go climb up in the tree stand, sit over a pile of corn, and we were killing whitetails. Yeah. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
And then when I was 9, I went to Idaho, threw a bunch of Krispy Kreme donuts in a barrel, shot my first bear when I was 9. And
Jeez.
yeah, so I've just been doing this ever since I was young.
That's awesome.
Yeah, now right out of high school, I went to guide school. In Montana, and went through the course of learning how to, ride horses, pack mules, the whole 9 yards of being a guide. However, it was a lot about horsemanship. And I thought I was going to be this big hunting guy, but no, it's like you hunt off horseback, and that's pretty much the Rocky Mountain style, where Arizona, we're driving Toyotas around, we're driving side by sides and glassing at long distances. And, I've just been blessed to learn every type of aspect of this guiding industry.
That's cool.
Way to put it.
Have you worked with, with Trey for a long time?
I worked with Trey for the last 3 years.
3 years? Okay.
Yeah. And our story is, it's pretty cool. I know a buddy in Montana. I said, go work for Double Diamond Outfitters. And then my uncle's friend said, hey, you need to call up this guy, Trey Heiner. And I was like, okay, I didn't know they were affiliated. So I just picked up the phone, called up Trey, and he was like, it was Double Diamond Outfitters. And that's his Jackson camp. This is the Grays River as well. Grays River Outfitters. But anyways, it all worked out in its own way. And I drove up to Trey's house and pulled him in his yard with my trailer. And he said, what's up, guy? I said, hey, how you doing? He let me park on his place, and we've just been really tight ever since.
That's cool.
Yeah. And
he's a
Trey's
great guy.
First class.
Yeah, he is. He runs a pretty solid outfit out here, and he's got it all. I mean, he's got a lot of shit dialed in. So
yeah,
it's awesome.
He's 35 years old. He's been doing this. He's owned an outfit since he got out of high school, and
he just jumped in as an outfit.
Yeah, I think growing up hunting around here, you're pretty much a guide growing up your whole life. Yeah. So at 18, he bought the Strawberry Camp, and he started his career there, and he's pretty much done kind of the same thing as me. He's guided here, guided in Mexico. But Trey is the hardest working outfitter I've ever worked for. And, I really respect that. And that's what keeps me here.
Yeah, I'd say that yesterday Derek and I made some sweet corn and asparagus. I'm like, hey guys, we made some sweet corn and asparagus and stuff. Like, you guys want to come in and stuff? Yeah. And you're like, oh, cool. Thanks. Yeah. We're sitting there like,
do we eat it all, or
where the fuck are these guys? I want to go out there and be like, your food getting cold. I got my wife or something,
Stop working. Come
in.
Eat.
Then you come in and you eat like a peanut butter sandwich. Like, all right, let's go back out. It's like, all right, cool, man.
It's sun up to sundown.
Yeah,
and the sun ain't going down until 9:30.
Yeah, 16-hour days.
Yeah,
it's long days.
We fed horses yesterday till 9:30, and then we chased a skunk out into the field.
You had to chase a horse too yesterday.
A couple horses. And I chased a couple mules this morning. The mules were hopping over the fence at 5 feet tall.
Really?
Like just boom, straight over.
Just
like a pogo.
Pissing everyone off.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Pissing all the neighbors off.
Yeah, why are you doing this, guy? Stay in your pen.
We got home yesterday. We fixed the fence, and then we went back to the yard and turned around, and all the mules were out.
Damn. Did they just figure it out? Like, do you think those animals, they figure it out once? Like,
oh yeah,
that was easy. No, you just keep doing it.
A mule can remember something for 7 years. So if you smack it, you do something wrong to that mule, he will remember you, and he will kick you every time.
No shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's better than me. It's like my wife, probably.
right?
She don't forget
All right.
shit.
I didn't forget that one time.
That's all right. Do one thing wrong, it's like, I remember that.
Yeah, so these mules just have like their memory is just on key. Yeah.
That's cool.
And when
impressive.
we're coming back from, like, if I go ride up the mountain here and just take the off beaten trail, coming back, she'll watch her tracks and I can just let go of the reins and she'll go down the same.
That's
thing we do,
amazing.
man. It's incredible.
That's amazing.
Incredible.
Horses too. Like this is my first time ever like riding trails on horses and
A real
stuff.
horse.
Like a real horse,
Yeah.
And we were walking. Devin's horse was kind of misbehaving a little bit. He's like, my horse doesn't want to be the lead. Do you want to take the lead? I'm like, I've never been up here, dude. He's like, it's fine. Your horse remembers where it's at. And he's like, okay. Like, steer my horse up there. And I'm like, all right, buddy, let's go.
Oh, Carla.
Yeah, old Carla.
Oh,
We're
Carla.
hopping around. She just stay on the trail, walked right up. I'm like, dang, Carla, that's what I'm talking about.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Carla's a good horse.
Carla, yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Got a girl
Yeah.
name, but it's a boy horse.
Yeah, Trey's ahead of the times here, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Trey was yelling at the pack mule. And he's like, damn it, Carol.
Carol Baskin. That's what she's named after. Carol Baskin. Yeah.
That's funny.
She'll just like walk back and forth along the hitching rails with her head all cranked and weird stuff. Yeah, you're like, okay, yeah,
She was
Carol
pissing
Baskin,
him
all
off.
right.
Oh, that's funny.
Yes, psycho.
What are you doing, man? Come on now. Is that a boy too? Is that
No,
male?
Carol's a girl.
Carol's a girl. Okay.
Yeah.
Just Carla then.
Is
Yeah,
that
just
mule
Carla.
that Kurt hates up here? Is it Miyagi?
Oh, yeah, we were putting the head on Miyagi, and Miyagi freaked out. And
Was that?
and just kicked Kurt like
Yeah.
15 feet down the hill.
Oh,
He
shit.
rolled. Sorry, Kurt, but you rolled like a little sausage link all the way down. Oh, it was funny, but it was dangerous. And what we were doing was we were getting the elk head up on top of Miyagi, and I hadn't kept the face off yet. And I think the eyeballs in the head kind of scared Miyagi,
freaking.
because usually we throw everything on top of him. And he's a giant mule. But Miyagi got his name because apparently, Trey told me the story, but a rock was rolling down the hill. And as the rock was rolling down the hill, Miyagi just went, boom, sidekick, kicked the rock right out of his.
No.
Whoa.
Oh, shit.
Boom, Miyagi, some young guy. We got.
Do you have to
So, yeah, it's
Wax off. Wax off.
Yeah, wax off. But
That's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah, we had a good time, man.
You got the shit kicked out of you by a mule recently too, didn't you?
Yeah, old
You got
running
kicked
bear.
last week, didn't you?
Yeah, running bear kicked me.
Ring
I think it
bear?
was Running
That an Indian one?
Running bear is just a little black mule, and he was in my dream the other night.
Oh, really?
Weird. So I
Kicking
must
you
have-
again.
Yeah, I think I have some
Vendetta against you?
PTSD about it. I saw him this morning. I was like, "Get back, running bear!" He kicked my butt.
Where you kick your square in the chest?
No, he just kicked me in the thigh. But
Oh,
I was,
Oh, God.
I was telling the new guy, I was like, "Oh yeah, these mules are great. They don't kick. They don't do nothing." And bam! Just, like 2 seconds later, just drilled me. I was like, "What was that for?" That was the second time I've only been kicked. So.
Dead like your ass.
Yeah. Usually all of our stock is really good, but sometimes they have bad days.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one mule, I don't know what the name of that one was, but it kicked the shit out of Thomas's dog.
When you guys were on the
Yeah. Yeah, we were coming back from baiting.
Well, the
We were-
dogs were running between the feet
Yeah.
the whole time. I'm
Yeah.
sure they got sick of that.
Yeah. So the dogs were, being little dogs and whatnot. And
They're tough.
we were a little ways behind them. We heard freaking. We're like, oh no. We get down to where Thomas is at. He's like, freaking mule kicked my dog. I'm like, oh no. He was fine. Like, he was running around just fine, but
Yeah.
he freaked him out. I'm so.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they're little dogs. What are they?
Yeah, it's
then?
like Trey
Jack
take
Russell.
or not
Jack
Trey. He's like, Devin,
Russells.
take this mule. Like, get out of here.
Done with it.
I'm done with it.
It must have been Jethro.
Maybe.
Yeah, it was Jethro because I gave him that orange meal.
Yeah, as an
And I
orange one.
said, hold on tight because he likes to
Yeah.
slack.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Old Jethro troll.
Old Jethro troll.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kicked that dog. He didn't like it. He's sick of it, but
Most of these meals are good with dogs.
yeah.
But
Well, it's cool
sometimes-
being down here is we're with some of the best like mule deer killers and elk killers in the world. Franco,
Oh, dude.
Devin, Thomas, all you guys, Trey,
Mm-hmm.
you guys killed giants. It's really cool to hear that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when we were riding with Devin and Thomas and listen to them talk and stuff like that, I'm like, dang, these
Yeah.
guys
It's
are
crazy.
freaking nuts, dude.
Yeah.
All you guys
They're
are
incredible
nuts.
what
Yeah.
they do.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone's got their thing. What's your thing? Is that guys coos deer and what's your
I hunt everything.
on everything? But like if you could pick one
Yeah.
thing to be like, this is what I'm hanging my hat on.
I like this high country mule deer thing
Yeah?
because you can ride horses around and then,
Mhm.
You don't have to carry anything on your back. You're not hiking.
Yeah.
And you just get up to a spot and then you just go to glassing. But no, I love every species. It really doesn't matter to me, but there's a system to every hunt and how you perform the hunt. And a lot of it is just scouting before the hunt. And then just having, in a cooking world, I call it mise en place. And it's where you set up all your food before you get to cooking, so you can just start grabbing and throwing it in the pan. I probably learned that from the restaurant industry growing up. And I've kind of just put that same model here with hunting. I just get all my scouting done, my camp set up, where I'm going to be, opening morning, what time do I have to leave? And it's all a rhythm. And as long as you stay with the rhythm, it might take 5 days. But as long as you keep doing that same persistent pattern, you will kill that animal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just sets you up for success, makes you more confident when you're like doing your scouting and doing all the stuff, where you're like, I know there's deer over here. I know there's elk over there. It's like,
you know where not to go.
Yeah.
And don't want to waste that day. Yeah. Those are huge.
Because my thing, because I went out and hunted elk in Idaho, and I never went out there and scouted because I'm all the way in Iowa. And so I'm like, doing e-scouting and stuff like that, like watching videos. I'm like, wow, this area looks pretty nice and whatnot. And then, but probably the first three or 4 days of the hunt, I'm crossing shit off. I'm like, that sucked.
Don't go here.
And then you have like 2 days of good hunting. And you're like, damn it, now I got to go home.
Yeah. And if you did that scouting ahead of time, you could have had that whole week. Exactly. I don't go here, don't go there. I'm going here. And a lot of that is, that's just the, what is it? That's just the pattern, the persistence to killing them, to killing animals. And I'm not like a trophy hunter. I've been blessed with some big animals, but I just really try to go out there, perform a good hunt, hunt the target type of animal, whether it's a 180 buck or a 100-inch coos deer, whatever it may be. But I think that's where the next level hunters start to really see the difference between hunter to hunter as guide to guide.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
There's a lot of a lot of prep. Yeah. And just a lot of trial and error. And there's not one guided hunt I've been on that I don't learn something myself. So, yeah.
That's cool. It'd be, my opinion, I think guiding is probably the dream job, but at the same time, like there's a lot of stress that comes along with that. Trying to make people make sure your clients are successful, or at least having a good hunt and everything else. Like that's a lot of stress to carry on your shoulders when you're dealing with wild animals that can do whatever they want, So
oh yeah, totally. And not everyone that comes hunting with me is, this big professional hunter themselves, or, a lot of people are coming off their desk job, but they want to go on this hunt of a lifetime. And they have 10 days off a year, and they can either go with their family to Disneyland, or they can come hunting here. So I try to put that in perspective, that you guys are spending so much money to come here. Just want to put on a good hunt and, give you the experience that will last forever.
Yeah. What's more stressful for you? Like, cause you've taken some pretty, wealthy hunters out before. Like, are they like pretty high stress, high reward kind of stuff, or is it more stressful when someone comes up, like a normal person that works a normal job, and they're like, hey, I saved up, I have 13 points, to be 13 years I saved for this thing, and I don't have a lot of money, but this is what I've been saving up for. Like, what carries more weight, I guess, if you can even answer that question?
Well, I've, definitely done, high class and, the blue collar worker. And I'd say that the high class guys are, they are hunters. They're really good hunters.
Sure.
Yeah. A lot of people talk crap, but they're really good hunters. But they only show up for a couple of days because, the guide's doing all the job.
Yeah.
But, we can't pull the trigger, and that's where it comes down to. They still have to shoot the animal. But I'd say the guy that saves up for 5 years, putting money aside, has 2 kids and a wife, I mean, that hunt means so much to him. And for him to go home empty-handed, it's a hard one to gut wrench. Yeah. But it's also, it's hunting. And those people, they don't like spending their money or going home empty-handed with spending so much money. And, I don't know, then only going back to their wives saying they spent 10 grand. I think that's where it comes down to.
Yeah, they've been saving up for 4 years for this hunt, and then it's like, go home.
But that guy goes home. He went on that first elk hunt. He's going to tell his buddies about it. Yes, he paid X amount of dollars for a guide, but that guide to me, I want to teach you guys how to do it so you can come out on your own. Yeah, I'd love to guide you every year, but then again, the hunters get better as they progress. So, if you can come back in the future on your own hunt, DIY, I mean, that's my job as a guide, to teach you and to answer any questions.
Yeah. That's kind of the thing I've seen with guides and stuff. The benefit of going on a guided hunt would be like, you learn so much in such a short amount of time. You're sitting there with a person that does it day in, day out, all year round. You have wealth of knowledge. Like you say you're 31, you've been hunting. There's a lot of people that have more quote unquote experience than you. They're older.
Oh, totally.
But then they only hunt like, a weekend or two out of the year. That aren't guides. I'm sorry. Like just talking like normally go on hunt. Like I have 35 years of hunting experience under my belt. It's like, but you actually have like a true
last
20
10 years probably
10 years.
Equals. Yeah.
Oh, way more than that. Yeah. So,
and I think just, the back to guiding, every experience, the guy misses, the guy doesn't get on the gun fast enough. Doesn't cycle a bullet again to shoot it again.
Didn't sight in his gun.
Damn.
I'm sure you see that a lot.
Yeah. Didn't
people
hike
show up
before
with
he came.
with inadequate weapons for what they're here to do.
Yeah. And that happens quite often. And as an experienced guide now, I think that's where, letting clients use my rifle, maybe having an extra pair of binoculars, and then, just trying to cancel out every variable I can for the hunter so his hunt can be perfect.
Right on.
Yeah, because these hunting experiences need to be perfect. Just like taking out younger kids, you want to make those hunting experiences good so they keep coming back.
Yeah. Because otherwise, like, you're not, if you're not bringing up the next generation in hunting, then what happens?
Right.
So
I know we're losing it day by day.
Yeah.
But we all love this so much, and we'll keep passing it down. So
for sure.
Yeah.
That's a really good place to stop, and we got to get this bear checked in anyway. So, Frankie, you want to plug your outfit one more time just so everyone knows?
Yeah, please check out Franco's Guide Service in Arizona on the Tonto National Forest, units 22 and 23. I'm also running a guide school up here in Wyoming this summer for Trey Heiner at Grays River Outfitters. You can check out the guide school curriculum at outfittersacademy.com. I'll be taking a few students this summer to teach them how to be guides. And if you have any interest, please get a hold of us. And we'd love to show you the ropes and teach you and get you employed with an outfitter.
Awesome. Hunter will be there.
I was thinking about it.
He'll be up here next this. You said this summer you have some openings?
Yeah, I got some openings this summer. I've already talked to Trey about maybe you guiding too. So yeah.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, it's cool, man.
It's been a pleasure having you guys out.
Yeah, thank you. It's been awesome. Way more than that we were expecting, honestly. For DIY,
this camp is phenomenal.
It's not DIY.
Dude,
I mean, it is, but it isn't.
Yeah, I did not.
These amenities.
DIY.
Yeah, it's a luxury DIY. It's very nice.
Yeah, honestly, it's a beautiful camp, beautiful area. It's hard to bitch about, that's for sure. Yeah. So
hunting's been tough, but that is bear hunting.
It's bear hunting. That's hunting in general.
Even when I go spot and stock, I might not even see a bear for a couple of days. Yeah.
The thing is, like,
it can change.
Would we have more success if we just came here and DIY'd it?
No.
Fuck no. We just staring at tough bullshit meadows. Like, wow, no, these grasses look pretty green.
I'm hiking through 4 feet of snow.
Yeah. We gotta go to the top of this mountain, bro. We gotta go. So, but yeah, I appreciate you guys all coming. Also,
absolutely.
Hunter, Michael, Taylor, Derek. It's been a great camp. You guys have been great company. So I really do appreciate you guys coming.
Share camp.
Wouldn't miss it.
Let's see if we can close out the week strong.
Let's go. Maybe we'll do another. Maybe we'll add on this podcast at like 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah. This is a good chance.
It'll be about the time somebody shoots something, we'll be getting back.
Yeah, no shit.
We have 3 to pack.
No, I have a good
feeling to pack out tonight.
We'll have 4. Yeah,
I'll be sleeping.
I'll go saddle the mules.
You were no help for yours. You might as well stay. Just at least have dinner ready when we get back.
The best part is I didn't even learn what to do because I was out in the woods pooping. So I have no idea how to do the next.
Yeah, I got ring baloney.
Jacob filmed it, so.
Yeah, it was good though. But all right, let's go get this bear checked in. Yeah.
Travis didn't answer, so they'll probably call Ben Bodkin.
Yeah. No, honestly, with Austin waiting for a call back from him and probably gonna fucking miss that, but oh well. What do you do, all right. I think this looks good. That's how I usually do road podcasts, but oh jeez.
We are going to have to
Turn that down all the
airplane
way.
mode, maybe. That should do it.
Well, then it'll lose this one way. If I just turn it all the way down, I won't talk about it.
70 miles.
Yeah, you're right. All right, fair enough. All right, so Derek, we're gonna add to the podcast a little bit. Update everyone. We didn't get a chance to do a episode with Michael because he got back super late, and we had to wake up super early and stuff, and we were all celebrating. But we left that last the last part of this podcast off with you killing a bear.
Yep.
Talk about all that, and this time we're gonna talk about Michael's bear a little bit and just say congratulations to Michael Polite because he killed a bear the last day.
Killed a big sow.
Nice big sow, probably like 5'8".
Yeah, they thought 18-inch skull, which got to be that's pretty good mountain bear.
That's pretty fucking good mountain bear, I think.
Also on a sow.
Yeah, I think
It's a big bear.
It's a nice bear, very nice bear, very good representation of the bear species.
Big chocolate.
Yeah, so that's cool. I think he got in there and he shot it. It was like a little over 300 yards and drilled it twice because it's still moving. So he's like, well, I'm just gonna shoot it again. So I want to track it. Smart. So he drilled it, got it, and then brought it back. Him and Franco brought it back and all that good stuff. So it was pretty sweet.
Then what happened?
Yeah. So last night, same kind of thing. We went out to firebox bait again, and we're sitting there, and Derek already killed. So he came out with me. We're sitting there, and it was a really nice night. We're feeling pretty good because Derek killed already. And it's like, well, bears are kind of starting to move now, it seems like. And we're sitting there waiting. And it was like seven something. And you call, you're like, all right, you're gonna kill a bear at 8:13. And I'm like, all right, yeah, we'll see, kind of thing. And we're sitting there watching. And I like lean back and just lean back a little bit, kind of laying down, but just keep my eye on the bait barrel and stuff. And sure as shit, it's like 8:12 or something like that. And I seen a bear crawling up this log, heading straight to the bait. And like, oh shit, there's a bear. I'm like, fuck. Started getting all nervous and getting excited because it's the first bear I'd seen in Wyoming.
Yeah.
That was, and
4 or 5. That was day 5.
Yeah, day 5. And I'm like, shit. I'm like, cool. Well, it's already in range. Like, we're ready to go. It is heading straight to the bait barrel. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to wait for it to get in the bait and then I'll shoot it. And after a little bit, it wants to get a good shot. It got up near the bait and then it took a hard right and just walked straight away into the thick stuff. And I was like, damn it. Well, when we're sitting there waiting, we're like, well, it'll probably come back, kind of looked like it wanted to go in the bait. So we're sitting there waiting and you're going to hear rumble strips real quick. We're doing this in the truck on the way home.
Road construction.
But so we're sitting there, took a hard right. We're sitting there watching it. And, then sure as shit, like
30 seconds.
Yeah. 30 seconds or so. It came jaunting back from the right to the left. And I'm watching it and I had a clear shot. It wasn't walking fast. And,
it was kind of going away from the bait. So we weren't sure if he was leaving, which he probably wasn't. But in our mind, it's like, well, if this bear leaves and you don't get a shot, we're going to kick ourselves.
Yeah, I'm going to kick myself. I'm like, it was a good shot. It's super open. It's probably 165 yards or so. And, no. So that was the bait barrel. So that was probably 140 yards because it's down a little bit closer. And, I made the executive decision that I'm just going to take the shot. Had a nice clear open window and, all right, more rumble strips. Fucking road construction. But yeah, I made the executive decision. I'm going to take a shot. Derek's like, well, I can't see it, but take a shot if you got it.
I was filming, so I was hoping to get a good kill shot, but he went behind some trees.
And I'm pretty big on take the first good opportunity you got. And we were kind of thinking that maybe it'd work away from the bait and then, regret that decision later. So I took the shot. Looked good. Felt really good. I still remember in my head right now, I'm replaying it back. I'm like, it's a fucking perfect shot. Like, it felt really good. It fell back on its back, rolled down the mountain a little bit. I'm like, I smoked that motherfucker, dude. That was awesome. And, I don't know. And then it got up and started taking off running. I'm like, fuck, man. So I tried getting to a different spot to see if I could get another shot on it. And, I couldn't see it anymore. And then, we're just kind of sitting there talking a little bit, gave it a little time. I think we gave it like 15, 20 minutes or so. And then we decided to kind of start meandering down towards where the shot was at and see if we could pick up blood.
It's starting to get a little dark. So you want to make sure, see what you got before we back out or track.
Yeah. So we wanted to go back to camp with good information and be like, hey, we're on good blood or whatever, or we have bad blood, or we just wanted to see the situation. And, we went down there and probably 30 yards from the shot.
Yep.
We had good blood, really good blood. And we followed that. We tracked it for, probably about
quarter mile.
Yeah, about quarter mile or so.
Of good blood. I mean, he was
really
on
good.
logs. It was easy to see. We weren't on our hands and knees. I mean, we could see, and they say bears don't bleed.
Yep.
So we're thinking in our head, dead bear.
Dead
I
bear.
mean, good shot, good blood.
Mm-hmm.
So
we know bears can cover a lot of ground really fast. So we're thinking like, okay, well, we decided to pull from the track, cause it's starting to get dark and, if it's not quite dead yet, then tracking a wounded bear in the dark, it doesn't seem like a great idea to do. A little scary. So we decided to back out, went back to camp, told everyone about it, saw Michael's bear. Congratulations. Party time. Strips. Partied up a little bit. We were super stoked. Showed everyone the footage, and it was a big bear.
very big bear.
Very big bear. So we were all getting excited. We're like, fuck yeah, we're going to go back and where we left blood, we're going to find that bear within probably 100, 200 yards or so. And it's going to be piled up. We go back out there early in the morning. I think we left at like 8. Was it 8? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. We stayed up a little bit late. So we left camp at like 8. We got all packed up because we knew like we're going to go on this track. It's the last day is our travel day now. So it's today. So we decided we're going to pack up camp and everything else and just leave once we find my bear, just leave right from there. We head out to track and we show Franco Simone, the guy he is on this episode, I guess. Showed him the blood. He's like, oh, hell yeah. Awesome. Good blood. Great. Yeah. This is great. Everything's awesome. Tracking blood. Keep tracking blood.
Keep tracking blood. What do we go? How far did we go?
I think we went
from shot.
From where we left, from the shot, we probably went half mile or so total.
That was a mile and a half.
No, half mile, and then it started getting sparse.
Oh,
like it's good blood.
Yeah.
And then it started getting sparse on us. And so it started good blood, and then it started getting a little bit trickly, just kind of spotty here and there. But then there'd be branches where it'd be good, really good blood again. We're like, okay, well, his fur is saturated with blood. They have really thick fur. So we're still very confident. And then we could track it for a mile. And then now we're probably closing in on 3 hours of tracking this bear. And it starts getting just kind of spotty, real spotty.
Well, we lost blood at one spot, so we started grit searching and we started just following tracks, but there's so many bears in the area. We were on tracks. You're not sure if it's him. I mean, he had a giant paw, so you had an idea, and Franco knows what he's doing. But we were pretty much ready to give up after that 3.5 hours of tracking because you can't just grit search mountains. I mean,
it's not like Iowa or South Dakota even where you hit a whitetail or a mule deer or something like that, and you can grit search like kind of flat lands, and
he could be 3-4 ridges over, and we don't have a clue.
We have no idea. So we lost blood and we're just like, well, what the fuck, man? What do we do? And we're getting pretty nervous and I'm feeling like shit. We're a mile and a half in on this bear now and I don't know what to fucking do. And, feeling like shit. My buddies are out there. Franco and Derek are out there fucking sucking ass, trying to find my bear that I was very confident shot on. And, yeah, basically we lost blood and we just started kind of trying our best to grit search as much as we could. And now it's like 11 o'clock or so and we're getting ready to kind of call it quits. Like we put in a very solid effort. At this time we're beat 4 hours in.
Yeah.
We're about 4 hours in at this point now. kind of talking, and Franco's up on the bridges, kind of looking around, seeing if we can see anything in the meadows. And then we're like, getting ready to call. And then Franco's like, oh shit, I got blood. And I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, got blood. Cool. So we jump up there and see blood, and it looks like pretty decent again. Come in some rocks, we track him a little bit further, and then we fucking lose blood again. And it gets in this like really big open meadow area. And it kind of turns into a cliff face, doesn't it? Like it kind of drops off into a weird spot. And I'm like, well, we have no blood now. We haven't had blood now since the last good blood in that rock for.
There's no like trails up there. Like we were following trails through the timber. You could see those very easily. When you're in that lettuce grass stuff.
And it's rock.
It's just, they can go anywhere.
Rock, lettuce grass and hard dirt where that doesn't leave prints.
Or blood.
So we lose blood again. Now we're closing in on 5 hours of tracking this fucking bear. And it's like, we have to go. We have to drive. We have to drive 14 hours to Derek's house, then 17 hours to my house. And I have to do a bunch of shit at home. Like we can't stay. So we had to call it.
But even if that was day one, I mean, you would have kept looking, but the chances of finding that bear, even with multiple days without blood, nearly impossible.
Yeah. I mean, just in the mountains and stuff in that terrain and having no blood, like maybe we would have gotten lucky again and fucking found blood a little bit here and there, something like that.
And it could have been we don't know where you hit him. So it could have been a muscle shot.
Yeah.
You did find muscle on the ground.
Did find some
which
muscle
isn't
on the ground.
Great.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been a muscle shot that just bled. So he could be out there. We're hoping maybe he's on camera this week, or maybe he probably won't come back. I don't know how bears think, but
I don't know either.
I mean, it'd be really cool if that bear shows back up on camera and someone kills him.
Yeah, it would be cool. I don't know. I still, in my heart of hearts, feel like that was a
lethal shot.
Yeah. And it was just, bears are fucking tough.
The game warden stopped us on the way out. We were talking to him about it. He said bears are some of the toughest animals out there. He's had to kill some problem bears, and he says they just take it. I mean, they're crazy. They're not whitetails.
Yeah, and it's a big bear. It's a very large bear. Judging by the size of the paws and the camera footage that we had and everything else, Franco was thinking he's
over 6 foot.
Well over 6 foot. That's a big ass bear. And so yeah, it just sucked. I couldn't get a follow-up shot. I couldn't get more bullets into him to make him bleed more, at least, or kill him faster. And we're talking to game warden. He's like, yeah, we had to. Didn't he say they pumped that fucking bear?
He said it was slugs and rifle,
308 shotgun slugs.
I thought he said 11 caliber, 9 or 11 shots on that bear.
Yeah, he said he had 11 shots of 40 cal.
Yeah.
And then he had, a few shots of shotgun slugs and one or two shots of 308. Like they had to shoot the shit out of that bear, and it's still trying to climb a tree. It's just their will to live is insane. So
but it was a good camp. I mean,
it was a great camp. But that was the story of my bear.
Yeah.
I fucked up. I feel like I feel like a fucking failure. This is my first time losing a big game animal.
You're not a failure, man.
So
it happens.
It sucks. It's a tough pill to swallow. It's been hard hunting, but it's hunting, and they're not always going to give it to you. They're not going to make it easy all the time. So, but I had an opportunity. I took an opportunity. I made the decision that I made, and I have to live with it now. So it's just like, fucking sucks. It really, really sucks. But I guess silver lining is that we did have a great camp. Like Trey Heiner, Grays River Outfitters, fucking, you guys know Trey. He's been on WCB. You've heard all the Bear Camp podcasts with WCB guys and everything else. Like Trey Heiner's the fucking man. Like he's a super solid dude, just a straight up cowboy. And Franco is probably one of the best guides in the country. I feel like he's young and ambitious and driven, and he don't quit. Like,
it was fun following him into the mountains, being two Midwesterners. Yeah. He was definitely waiting on us.
Yeah. He told us he doesn't walk fast.
Yeah, hell.
Yeah, fuck you.
He was running in the mountains.
Yeah, he's a little mountain goat.
Yeah.
But I can't say enough good things. This is an excellent camp. I had an absolute blast.
Yeah, the campsite's amazing. I mean, if you want a horse, you don't have to walk to the baits. I mean, they got everything for you. They do glamping there. So, I mean, if a liberal in the city's going to come out and stay in the camps, it's pretty good.
Yes, exactly. They had a porcelain toilet.
Yeah,
hot shower.
Not expect. They had internet, power. Yeah. I mean, can't beat it.
It was awesome. It was a great experience. I mean, I'm looking forward to next year already. It's going to be awesome, I think. And, hopefully
get some redemption.
Hopefully we can get some redemption
a
little bit. And hopefully share camp with some other cool people, I guess,
Yeah.
Mike, Hunter, Hook, Michael, and Taylor, they were all fucking great dudes.
And we might have killed another bear too, but Taylor dropped us off, and on his way to the bait, he's driving my pickup and got a flat tire 10 minutes down the road, he said. So he didn't get to that bait till late. He said he spooked something off the bait. So he could have maybe got another bear if he just didn't have bad luck. So we were seeing bears at the end. The beginning was tough, but it definitely started turning around on the fourth day.
Mm-hmm. And talking to Trey in that game and fish guy, it seems like it was just too cold. Like the game and fish guy gave a really good description about bears. He said when they come out of hibernation, their guts really aren't working that well yet. Like when it's still pretty cold, they still kind of are feeling like really sluggish and not really active if it's still pretty cold. And that hot weather really jumpstarts their guts to make them realize like, oh shit, I'm starving. I need to go eat some food. And that's when they really start hitting the green grasses and the meadows and the bait piles and stuff, or bait barrels and all that stuff. But he said it's been a really rough spring bear season out there in that unit.
That was one of his worst he's ever had.
One of his, yeah.
Just bad luck. Nothing you could do about it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, it's been rough all the way around for bear hunting this year, as all seemed like. But and that's the thing that I like about this camp is that even though it was rough unit wide, we still had really good success in the last 2 days.
We saw 3 bear. I mean, could have killed 3 bears if we would have dumped yours. I mean, 3 out of 5. That's
pretty
still pretty good for a bad year, bad week. I mean, it could heat up too.
Mm-hmm.
So, and there were big bears on camera. Daylight, we just either missed them by a day or two, or we just didn't see anything when we were there. But
there were big bears on almost every bait.
Yeah, there were some on your bait. Well, yours wasn't even on camera. The one you shot, You were actually after I don't know if it was a bigger bear, about the same size, probably a little bigger.
That chocolate one was probably bigger.
Yeah, and he was a monster. He was daylight 2 days before we got there.
Yep.
So that's who you were hunting.
Yep.
My camera got screwed up in the snow, so I really didn't know what was on my bait. But where Michael and Taylor sat, where Michael actually killed, there was a giant old bear, and
big old giant.
And Michael still killed a big bear. So I mean, and then Hunter was after. He really wanted a blonde, so he sat on a blonde that was there quite a bit too, just not when we were hunting. So they're there. It's just a matter of, are they going to daylight?
Yeah. So. It was good. Like I said, it was a great time. I had an absolute blast. It was a fucking good time. There's a lot of bears there. Definitely have a lot to think about. We've been driving for what?
8 hours now.
8 hours now. And I mean, seems like almost every time I blink, I'm catching like glimpses of
a bear.
A blood trail. No, the blood trail.
The blood trail.
Looking so hard.
We were on our hands and knees the last quarter mile at least.
Looking at every fucking plant, every fucking stick, trying to find one droplet of blood. Just something to keep us going and let us know that we're on the right track.
And we never heard a death moan or anything, so we weren't sure what to expect when we got there. But this morning we were hoping, we figured he'd be 100 yards from last blood, the way the blood was looking.
I'm naturally kind of pessimistic after pulling the trigger like that. So I was thinking 200 to 300 yards, making a, worst case scenario.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Oh, they're tough. I mean, it's different. It's nice to get this bear hunting kind of out of the way. We learned a lot, especially from Franco. I mean, you ask him anything, he knows everything about bears. So coming out again, we'll know what to look for. I killed a little bear. I kind of know what they look like now because that was the first bear I've seen, and then seeing Jacobs walk out, I'm like, oh my, that's what a big bear looks like.
Oh my.
So it's, hopefully I can come again next year with you. And,
yeah,
it'll be a blast. And
Just gotta get your wife on board.
I know,
But-
I think she'll be all right.
She'll be good. She's a
So-
good sport about it.
Yeah, she's at home with 4 kids this week, so I'm sure she's ready for me to be home. But I am too. It's a lot of work, but it's so fun. I mean, you don't see that country being from where we're at.
Mm-hmm.
It's gorgeous.
It is. And honestly, going out and filming baits and stuff like that was
It's fun.
a lot of fun. Talking to Devin and Thomas.
Hearing stories from those guys,
Oh my God.
they're insane. Those guys are the best killers in the world.
They're literally some of the best hunters in the
Franco,
world, I
Trey,
feel like.
Devin, Thomas. It's insane
Mhm.
hearing what they do.
And it's like you talk to anyone else, even outside of camp, and you talk about Trey, there's like, oh, fuck, yeah,
He's
he
the
knows
guy.
he knows what he's doing. But like, what was Franco saying? He was like a
Sixth generation
sixth-
or something.
6th generation Wyoming, and like his family helped found that area, or
Yeah,
something like that,
something
or
like that.
establish that area. It's like
So he knows the area.
he knows it. He's literally he's got pretty deep roots there.
Thinking about tell him, hey, I saw this by this tree, and he'll be like, oh, that tree, I know where that's at. It's like, God, you're insane, dude.
Yep,
They're mountain men.
they're mountain men, and they know what they're doing. So
Don't be
Yeah.
afraid to buck. It's insane. It's so fun. I definitely going to be doing it again if it's not next year or the next. It's just different. So fun.
well, I think the way we're doing it is kind of the best way to do it, where it's a DIY style drop camp situation where you go out and you hunt these established bait sites, and they're being refilled by Trey's outfit and whatnot, and then you stay and they have really nice camp amenities. But then you take yourself out, you drive up to the bay, then you walk it in, do all that work yourself. Then if you kill, then whoever's there, they'll
They
come
pack
help.
Michael's out.
They did pack Michael's out. They'll come out and help and stuff. But it's like it's hard to beat that price. I feel like it's a really good bang for your buck.
Oh yeah.
So-
When we got there, we're all like, this is what we get for this price. This is insane.
It's a lot.
Like you get a lot.
Yep.
You hear how much it costs to go somewhere else to do something like that. It ain't gonna be that price. I
No.
tell you that.
No. So definitely a good time. Just wish it would have turned out better for myself, obviously, but you can't win them all. You have to have a loss here and there, and it makes the wins feel a lot better, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. Just it is what it is.
Yeah, you can't change it.
Can't change it. Can't go back and fucking
Can only do better
turn back
next time.
Yeah. Can't turn back the sands of time, no matter how much you try. It's just, it doesn't fucking work. And, I just gotta eat it for a little bit and see what happens. So, all right. Well, that's it. Just wanted to update everyone and add to this episode a little bit more, and kind of like the last night was intense and there's a lot of action. So we just need to recap it up and everything else. So yeah, that's it. See you later.
Peace.